Look, by the way, this is the score that I have now. I'm literally 4 points away from like a perfect score. Alright, let's start over. We're at a railroad, that's a good sign. It's always very recognizable which stop would we be at. Nice little farm here. Dead end, isn't that lovely? We can't go past that whatsoever. Oh, we can. Fietsstraat. So that means it's Dutch or Flemish. Does not make them upset. It says Zulte, which I'm assuming is the place. Oudenaardestraat, which is a street name. Kruishoutem is reachable by bike from this road. And here we find 2 more places, Zulte, Olsne. So we're in between Zulte, Olsne and Kruishouten. And here there's more places even, Deinze and Waregem. These are all probably very small places though. We're currently then in Zulte. I said this yesterday, I don't know if you were here, but Belgium has the weirdest place names, and especially in the Flemish part, I really noticed this, because of course it's the same language as I speak. This just means little thorn. This means dead man. Earlier I saw rat catcher or something. Black hole. Chicken. So to go through this is really silly. Waregem has a football team, so it must be a reasonable size. That's good to know. Then we might look for that one. Here, Madonna. 5 roads. Sheep desk. The goat. Working. I can't with this country. I can't take it serious. I'm sorry. It's so silly to me. Field. And it's a town. It's clearly, it's not a field, it's a town. Sorry. Turkey! Ah. So silly. Cold kitchen. I can't stop noticing them now. Desk bridge. 6 roads. May 3. Ah. But where's Waregem? I can't spot them yet. Hevelgem. I really thought I had it, but it's not it. This is the edge of Flanders, so we stay there. Because it's clearly not in Wallonia. So lots of stuff that end with gem. Meigem. So lots of places that I think might be it, and then it's not. I scrolled past. Shit. What? Where? Oh, there. So I'm looking for way smaller towns. Alright, this has a train station, of course. That makes sense. So let's see where it is. That is a bus, I think. Yeah, it looks like a bus. Normally it shows a train station pretty clearly. Hippodrome. Cool. Bertijn. So it's probably not per se in the exact center of the city, but it's probably also not very far away from it. Yeah. Yeah, Waregem. So we could be anywhere past this road, basically. Let's see. We go this direction. Do we see anything like a street name or something? Or any building that has anything like recognizable? There. Well, here. What does it say? Why does it always go past? Houtstraat? Zulte. So, oh yeah, we're in Waregem now, but that's not where we are. We're in Zulte. We're here, in this train station. Zulte, in the Houtstraat. But then we were like in this road probably. So the Houtstraat goes like this. And we were like on this little road past that. We go a little further. Do we then see any street name for this street? No, but we can compare it to this street. Well, potentially. Potentially we can. Voetsmede. Well, I mean, we can probably find the voetsmederij. Here in the Houtstraat. Centrumstraat. Houtstraat. Zulte Bosweg. What? We are on this side probably. Oh, Smederij Voet. Here. Here's where we're at now. Somehow. This is not quite the corner of the street, according to this map. So, I'm not really sure what's going on. Let's see. Does this say anything? Sadly not. This looks like a very newly built area, so there's probably not a lot. We weren't on this road, were we? Oh, let's go back. I think this direction might be even better. So this is like probably the bridge where we're at now. Right? Where we kind of got stuck here and then we skipped past it and then we got on this road. Yeah, like this corner here. That's this, Boswegel. That goes under the Oude Naarderstraat bridge. This is also where the train goes under the bridge. Yeah, that should be it. So we're in this street. So Zulte Boswegel. Somewhere along the line. But where? So let's see. There's kind of a weird-ish corner here. Which I don't know if it shows up. And there's no side street. Yeah, there is a side street. So we are at the side street then. Probably. Like right at the edge of it. And we can go in here. Actually. Can we see the street name? Zulte Boswegel. Yeah, okay. So we are at this one. Probably like... Pop. 3 meters, I'll take it. That should be it. Nice, I can do stuff. So again, we're at like a very new houses area. It seems like very modern area. Thanks, by the way. We're near Namur and Wavre again. So, guess we just find it again. Where was that? Past Hasselt? No, it wasn't Hasselt. It was Leuven. Wasn't it? Or Liège. Or something. I now forgot where we were just now. I'm too enthusiastic. Namur and Wavre. Okay. Yeah, Wavre. And Namur. Namur is nearby probably. Gotta zoom in a little bit more. Oh, like we're right at the edge of Wallonia. Limahl. Which direction was Namur? I don't see it. Is it even closer? Limahl. Luxembourg is big and more south. Am I not seeing it, or should I think like way more south? No, it's not far from each other. Oh, it's all the way over there, so we're in the middle of that. Like probably in this town then, because they're like equally far away. One of these towns, I would assume. That did not zoom me in on what I wanted, but that's okay. We'll just go here. Can we see more here on this side? Yeah, it's the same basically. We're just in the middle of them, but like, I want to be sure. Because I'm pretty sure that this is about it. Or we could be like here on this road. Well, not quite literally, but you know. Okay, now we're in a town. So now we should be able to see where we're at. Bye-bye. Maybe this way? We're in Walheim. However that is pronounced. But where? Let's see. What street names do we find here at the start? Nothing here at this corner anyway, right? Oh, here. Rue de la Culée. Culée. Oh no. Alright, we're not far off anyway. We can't be far off. It's very small. Right, I need another street name. Culé and Centenaire. I don't think it's this far out. That seems way too far away. Yeah, found it. I saw this like weird angle and I was like, it has to be there. Like probably here. Culé. But where is this street then? This Centenaire? I don't speak French anymore, guys, sorry. I also am not putting effort in my French pronunciation now. I'm thinking in 3 different languages right now. Let's see, or it could be here. And like, where does this connect? Okay, let's see where we are. So basically we came from this direction. Wait, here's another street name. And it's a different one. Oh boy. Anglais. That's here. So we're in between here. Oh, that's weird. Because that street ends here, right? Or like way down. And it shouldn't really connect with this street here. Oh, that's weird. What's going on here? Because they should connect through this street, I think. Unless this is... No. Huh? Me too. So this is what spawn looks like. There's this huge field with nothing. There's this little road here. And here it says like Rue de la Culée. And it says like this going on. Why is my chat disconnected? Oh, I'm back. So if you said something in the last few seconds, I didn't get that. So this is what spawn looks like. And this is what the street is. There is no house here. Just a fence. And there's a huge field. No street sign here. Only over here on the other side it says Centenaire. And like Des Anglais. And those don't connect. They should connect through this one. Unless I'm missing something here that's just not on there. Or something. Like they were here and then now there's just a road here or something. Or like down here. Or up here. But I think this might be this corner. Wait, can we go in this street? We can. But then do we have a street name for this? And if so, is that then that small street is like Vers? What was it? Vers la Culée? Doesn't look like it. It looks like this goes into like some confusing streets that don't really tell me much. Although I really want to know the street name. Belgium. You're so confusing at times. What's this say? Notre Dame d'Affliers. Right? Somewhere over there. It's gonna be somewhere in between here and here, but there's no other option. But why does the street name not make sense? I hate Belgium. Okay, I haven't tried this street yet. Let me see if that tells me anything new that we don't know yet. Okay. We're at the end of the street now. So we should be able to find a street sign maybe here? Somewhere? No? Ah, here's a bus stop. What's the bus stop called? Does it not tell me? Red Marquez is 5k, I think. Yeah, maybe on the road. I don't know though, because there's a house there, and that's not quite what shows up though. Like this field here felt like it made so much sense though. Does this bus stop say anything, or can I just not read it? No, I can't read that. I think. Let's go back to spawn. We need to know spawn. Let's see. On this time. These angles do make sense. I just really don't understand this sign. Or is this not... This is not a street name, is it? Doesn't this mean like ancient? What is it referring to then? Okay, so we have this road that goes off here. And then these two roads that kind of go around the field. That will be here then, this field. Yeah? It wasn't quite there. It was here. So we were really close. We're like at the other side of this like cross. But 8 meters is really close, so that's nice. But that's confusing then, since I can't read French. It's easy to think that they're street names, but apparently they're also just like markers of something that has been there in the past, potentially. Again, we're in a field. My favorites. And I see some house over there at least. So let's see if that tells me anything. Did it change halfway through a road? Yeah, exactly. That's also my problem. Einatten. Raren. That sounds neither Flemish nor French. So I'm thinking of looking like here maybe. Ja, Einatten. Einatterheide. Einatten. I knew it. I knew it was German. Grensmacht. Kupfren. Yeah, that's like way near the border. Look at that. Like that's basically on the border with Germany. Einatten. That's here. And we're at the edge of that. So we're probably on this big road. Like... So we're in between here. Thanks! So we're in between these, but we're closer towards Einatten because we were like just honestly down this road and then... Can we go in here? No, we can't, but there is like something going on there. So I'm thinking is we could be here. Well, that's like... Yeah, there is... Look, there is 2 ways that can go, but I mean, it's not marked, and there should be a bus stop in that case, and I don't know if that bus stop is here. Thanks. Yeah, I didn't recognize that language as either French or Dutch, so I was like, well, I know that Belgium has a small part that speaks German. It's just not really spoken about much for some reason. But that's something to consider. And now we see why. Because that does exist. Not a lot though, I have to say. When we were scanning there, you almost saw no cities in a good part of that. It was just like water and fields. which made it easier in a way, because, well, there's a lot to just skip, I guess. Now this seems like it's not the place, because I don't... there's no bus stops here or something. It's definitely not this big road. It's definitely the one in between here. Or it could be... no, this goes to Mussenberg. So it has to be this road. I know it seems big, but like, there's no smaller road between them. You know, and it is a road. It's definitely a road. But like, is there a bus stop here at all? I don't know. Okay, so there's a corner here. And it's like really going around the corner, away from Einatten. So is that this one maybe? It's not over the water. But then again, who knows what even is true. And then there's another corner, sort of. And then another one. So there's like 3 corners like right after each other, in between. So we have that to go by. And we don't have a lot of roads to go by. So which other road could it be? Is it like this one, maybe? No. It's definitely not this, right? The compass angle at spawn. Let's see. It is northwest. We're going straight ahead. Then we're going to Einatten. So that checks out from this road. Ish. Northwest. Is it this road, maybe? No, that doesn't make sense with the angle. So it has to be here, basically. But here it seems a lot of side streets, so it is too big. It is too big. But then there's no smaller roads here, I think. I mean here, but that is very much connected to this. To the town. I wanted to say city, but that's maybe overstating it a little bit. That doesn't check out. A road is missing. Yeah, it is. Ugh, that's so rude. But it is like a solid road. I don't see why it should be missing, especially not if the car have driven there. Why shouldn't it be on the map? 6 side street? No. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 times and we're in the city, basically. Or the town. I don't know how much meter that is. Just thought it was interesting. So now we're at the corners. Now we can see what street this is. This is Grachtstrasse. And then we can find that in Einatten. And then just go from there, basically. Because it's going from there. Einattenstrasse. Grachtstrasse. It's this one. goes to Raren. Yeah, it is here. It is here for some reason. Weird. Oh, it's just a question of where. Is it here? It looks like it, because this road is not mapped in a way, but it is probably this road. If we look at the angle it goes in, it has like this weird, like, and it could be it. Could also be this one, maybe. If I'm not looking at it right. There's two roads here that kind of go places. And I don't think there's any other roads on the map here that, in the middle of them, that like have that. Oh, it starts here though, so we have to be here. And here there's like a few turns that, yeah, this is basically where we went. So I wouldn't be surprised if we're here, but like this actually has a street name, so I don't know if that's there. The angles are perfect. Yeah, I know, right? But then why can't we go in that street, and why is there no street? I shouldn't worry about street names in this country. There is a road number here though, so it is probably marked as some street somewhere on a Belgian map. There is a gravestone there, which is kind of disturbing, not gonna lie. But this is basically it. And we're more by this road further away from Einaten than we are the closer one. So we are like slightly more here, maybe? 1 meter. Nice. We are getting better. We are getting better. I am going to turn the light on in this room because it's getting very dark. So I'll be right back. So I'm back. We're at 15k. 2 more rounds. We can do this. We can do perfect score now. Don't you think? Church will help to pinpoint here? Yeah, definitely. I think this looks like Wallonia. Like Wallonia. Yeah, definitely. Let's see. Grand Plus. Yeah. Got that right. Do we have a name or something? We don't. No name for this church. So, very grand indeed. So there's some roads here that are splitting off. So we have choices. And that will help us line up where we are later on. Interesting. Let's see. Roblemont, I would assume. Montmédy, Florenville, and Roblemont. Étal. Not sure if this is helping me. Hey far, southwest. Okay. Florenville. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. So where's Montmedy? And Étal. The kitchen, also very important. So it's very close to France, actually. Now I want to say French for the country. That's not what that's called. But then, like, it's not quite there. It's like Roublemont. I don't quite know. Let's see, so southeast. Oops, sorry. I think I just did my mic. Sorry if you guys heard that. Do you guys see it? I don't see it. I don't know how far. Yeah, Étal. Okay, so we have quite some space in between there, actually. So in between there, at least. And Montmedy should also be here. I don't know if that's further away or closer by. With how these things work. I think it might be closer by. But it might actually be further away now that I look closer. Oh, it's one of the two anyway. So it has to be in between here somewhere. I don't know where. In between Étal and Florenville. In, I think, a city called Roublemont. But this could also be something to look for. Devant Virton. Yeah, so this is also something to look for. Yeah, this one actually. Commune. But does that mean there's a city in here nearby? Roublemont. Yeah, here. Found it. That's not in between those. I mean, I guess so, but anyway. Anyway, we're here. Église Saint-Martin. I think it's about here that we were. Nice find again, thank you. So we're at a T-split going up to the church. So we're in Grand Place, that checks out, and we're quite at the beginning here actually. Slightly more into this angle towards this side. And this on the other side, so I think we should be there. 2 meters, nice. Okay, so we were kind of in that street, but that's as perfect as it's gonna get. And now the pressure is on, because now it's the last round, and if this is gonna be a 5K, then we made it. So we gotta focus. Thank you for the emote. It's a very cute emote. I want something like that sometime. School! Nou, oké, we zijn in ieder geval in Noord-België. Oh, sorry. We're at least in Flanders. Immediately switch it to Dutch. We're in the north. You have faith? Thank you. I have faith too, because we're in a city, it seems like. That yells about schools. In het Vrijhouden. Yeah, that's not really a street name. That's just telling me to not park there. Self-Ush. Helpful. Albert. Oh, Deurne. Albert Bevernage. Is it marines? Maybe coastal? Deurne. Yeah, maybe Deurne is actually coastal. I don't know. I'm not really sure where Deurne is. We'll find it. Doesn't seem to be coastal. Verne is. It is coastal though. So easy to confuse those two. But Deurne is a big city, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not that big. Let's see if we can find it and just zoom in further and further if we need to. I figured it would be bigger. I heard of this before. And I don't know that many places in Belgium, so I figured that, you know. And I found it right now. But it should be no problem. We're gonna find it very soon. Found way smaller stuff. It could also be in Baarle-Nassau. Part of Antwerp. I mean, I guess it could be. I don't know if it is. Let me just check, and if it's not, then we will zoom in on Antwerp to check if you want. Pear. Yeah, it's definitely not here. So maybe it is near Antwerp. New names. Interesting place name. So this is funny. It's called Zwijndrecht, which is also a city in the Netherlands, in South Holland. That was a little bit confusing. This is just called tree. Lint. Shots. Airball. I love this country, but like Lies Mountain. One thing that is very missing though is Deurne, so I'm afraid our theory does not hold up, or I'm blind. That's also a very real possibility. So let's just look around a little bit more, like just spread out a bit. Because maybe it's like nearby, but not quite as nearby as we thought. Heist, op den Berg, Hulshout, nee. Nijlen. Soersel. Huh? I would have sworn that Deurne was a lot bigger. Like I would have sworn that it would have been way easier to find than this. I'm also very much pulled towards this area. Although I'm pretty sure it's not like at the border. But who knows? Maybe we're just thinking of Verna. I don't know. I really don't know if it's going to be this small. Yeah, I mean, maybe we need more info, but honestly, Deurne should not be this hard to find. I'm just not looking right. I am so sure that Deurne is like a decent sized city, but like, where? Is it maybe part of Ghent? Evergem, Laarne, Deurne. Where are you, Deinze? Nee. Maybe not. Now I'm just being stubborn, and I know, and I'm sorry. But what if it's part of Brussels? Doesn't look like it is. Come on, I swear I've seen this before. Did you guys see it? Did I go past it maybe? Deurne. This place is just called Itch. What if Deurne is like near the German-speaking part? It has to be a bigger city. I'm sure it is. It could be nearby. Nee. How? Nose. Now we're zoomed in too far, and I'm getting sick of it. Yeah, okay, this is very stupid because like I freaking know Deurne. Why can't I find it? Why is this the one thing that I'm struggling with right now? It's so annoying. Like it looks very coastal too, like you say. Like it looks like it's gonna be a port city or something, and it looks poor. No offense, Belgium. Here's a big road or something. Oh, what's going on? Well, maybe it will point us to something. Let's see, what else is nearby? Brussels, yeah, okay. Haven, yeah. So that's here, yeah, probably. So it says Brussels, Ghent, Brugge, Luik. That's every big city, basically. Brussels, Ghent, Luik. That's, I think, closer to the Netherlands. I don't know where exactly. Doesn't show up right now. Brugge, Bruges, Liège, that's Luik. Liège, I think, yeah, has to be because it's E313. So it's going to all those cities, and then it's going to the port. So it has to be like this. The only thing that's not mentioned is Antwerp. So it has to be here. But where? And it goes to the haven, which is the port. It doesn't give me a road number, but it says like haven number 1000. Does it tell me that? It does not, sadly. It sadly doesn't tell me that. It has to be here. Deurne! There we go. You were completely, absolutely right. And I am just blind. It is not very big though here. Like Bossau and all that stuff is bigger. But now where were we? So here was a train station, that's where we just came by. It was a bit hidden, I have to say. So here's the street name. Meijerstraat. So it could be, oh, in this area, nearby the big road. But that road is kind of big, as in long. It is a little bit easy to miss. Thank you, but honestly, I should have looked more thoroughly here. But like, it's nice to see that we could narrow it down from the signs. Deurne, Haviklaan, Meijerstraat. Nee. So Deurne is here. These are the big roads towards the train station. And these are definitely like last names, which is very common in Belgium, it seems. And Meijers is also a last name, so that's why I'm looking around here now to see if I can find Meijerstraat or... Yeah, Meijerstraat. Now just to find where this crosses with, because this is just Meijerstraat, but what is this street? Tweemonstraat. Tweemonstraat. Oh yeah, okay. We're just here. We're just there. Kinda. I think. Sort of. What is this building? Number 70 at least. And I don't know if it tells me that. Giraffe. Nocta. Nocta Plus. It said Nocta over there, right? Somewhere. It didn't. Geoguessr. Oh, it's definitely a bedrijventerrein. So it is definitely here. It can't be anywhere else. But now I'm just kind of insecure. So wait, where are we? We're slightly towards the business thing. So we're more like here. Probably. Like here. 8 meters. Well, that's fine. I'm happy with that. And that means that we got a new platinum medal because we got 25k. Yay! We did that. Thank you so much for your help, Andy, and thank you, Far. And thanks for the great job. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see the breakdown. There we go. You don't even see my face on there because they're just that close. Like we got 3 meters, 8 meters, 1 meter, 2 meters, and 8 meters. Like that's pretty great, honestly. In total, it took me an hour to do this, basically. Well, slightly less, 1.5 minutes less, but still, that's a long time. We really took our time on the second one, especially, and like the last one, I always get insecure, but. Yeah, that's really spread out too. I really like that. We got like each part of Belgium. Like we got near the border of France, and near the border of the Netherlands, and near the border of Germany. Like right slap in the middle of the country and a bit more closer to the coast. So we got a really varied round. That's great though. I'm so happy to have this done. And honestly, Belgium was a lot harder than I anticipated, because I thought like I have the language advantage, it's gonna be fine. But I forgot that Belgium is really notorious in the Netherlands for its awful roads. And it's not just like the road quality, which is like the go-to joke, like the only thing you'll notice crossing the border for is that the roads are suddenly awful, which is not even a joke, it's just true at some border crossings. But it's also just that the street names are so confusing. And sometimes it just doesn't seem quite correct on the maps. And I'm starting to really doubt myself and have to be really sure about like what I'm doing. And just be like, okay, no, this has to be it. I can't narrow it down more, basically. But yeah, we did it in the end. So I'm really happy. I'm really proud. Next on the list would be, and I'm going to show you. Why is it showing Belgium still? Let me see the world map. So this is currently what my world map looks like. Looks pretty good, right? So the next one is going to be Denmark.